Now, what do you think when you see the comps to Tony Romo for him?
I like that because you know who they were comping to Tony Romo too? Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I like that. And I can comp Kenny Pickett to Joe Burrow too. I mean, that was happening throughout the college season. Kind of came out of nowhere. Joe Burrow's junior year, because he spent his junior year with LSU, right?
Yeah.
But he
so it's more so the comp because of just the journey, not necessarily the watching him play.
No. I will say this though too. People were ripping on Joe Burrow's like arm strength and them saying like, I don't think his ceiling's this high. He's a safe pick. He's a winner. He's got all the intangibles, and that's exactly what they're saying about Kenny Pickett. Okay. And we see how Joe Burrow turned out in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, I think it is a similar comp because they had really good senior seasons.
I mean, I hope if he turned into Joe Burrow, this is great for all of us.
It really is.
Absolutely. I pray he does. Well, I ain't gonna go that far because I don't care that much.
People thought Tua,
I do hope he does though.
What I'm saying is like people thought Tua was the better prospect than Joe Burrow. They just were like, Joe Burrow's going to Cincy because that's his hometown team, and like you have to take him because of how good his senior year was. You just have to take him. Yeah. But we see how he turned out.
Well, he's still developing, but I got you.
Yeah, I mean, going to the Super Bowl second year, pretty good. And that's the thing, like, was what he was showing the latter half of last regular season and throughout the playoffs maybe a peak so far in his career? Maybe he's going to come back down there. I do think it's safe to say he's a top 10 quarterback, though, right now.
Absolutely.
It's definitely safe to say. Top 5 may have been excessive or how people were hyping him up throughout the playoffs. That was a peak, though. And rightfully so. He was playing good.
I agree.
But top 10 quarterback? Yeah, why can't Pickett be a top 10 quarterback?
If that's how we drawing it, then sure. I'm all right.
I'm pumped about the Romo comp because, like I said, they were comping Burrow to Romo, and Romo's a really good player.
I would agree.
Those Dallas defenses were terrible.
They ain't doing many favors. I would agree with that.
4-time Pro Bowler.
No.
What do you think of the comp?
I think it's a lot based on the journey. I really think.
Are you saying Burrow or Romo?
Oh, you're saying which? I think he's more Romo than Burrow personally, and that's cool to me. I mean, I like little Tony Romo, man. That was
Romo was good.
That was doing my time right there, man. I like Romo a lot, man. I liked him a lot, but to me, at the same time, though, I think Romo, his game, it was definitely good. I mean, we're not going to get it twisted, but I don't think we ever viewed Romo as this just elite. He's going to go out there and outdo anybody. I thought that he had his moments, and this is me being a diehard Cowboys fan during that time frame. We knew that he could ball. We knew that, hey man, he gonna get that rock to T.O. and we gonna make something happen. But at the same time, it was times where we were just like, dang, he gonna make a mistake. Dang, something's about to happen. And that's the other alternative with that. I never feel like that when I watch Joe Burrow. That's the other side.
Yeah, Romo was definitely due for the bad pick and bad situations.
No, absolutely.
I don't think that's something we're saying about Kenny, though.
Well,
Romo had the skills.
But I've also heard people bring up, I guess Kenny has a lot of turnovers. They say he turns that ball over.
This year.
They say he turns that ball over, man.
His first, whatever it was, 4 years or something, his TD to interception ratio was more to be desired, but he definitely cleaned that up this year. He was actually phenomenal protecting the ball this year.
Well, we know this year, this was the Heisman, candidate year. I mean, he balled out. We're not taking that away from him at all. But I just think full body at work, he had a decent amount of turnovers. Yeah.
This is why he came back, and he definitely raised his draft stock.
Absolutely. It definitely worked out for him, man, without a doubt.
Yeah. Part of the development process.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. He got to keep developing, though. Absolutely.
So you like the Romo comp?
Yeah, I'm not against the Romo comp. Romo's still a good player. It's like when I've seen him get comp, they say, oh, man, his ceiling is Kirk Cousins. I still think Kirk Cousins is a good player. That's my whole thing. I just don't see why we're higher on a Tony Romo comp than a Kirk Cousins comp. They both are good players. They both have won. They both have taken teams to the postseason. Both have Pro Bowls, if I remember correctly. I just don't see why it's a negative. But you view Kirk Cousins as a negative. But when I draw that parallel from Cousins to Romo, who you view as Romo being a positive, now you're like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't want to agree with that.
Romo had a way higher ceiling.
Oh, my God.
And I'm just not saying that like, oh, man, Romo is a prospect because we got to see how his NFL career played out. He had a higher ceiling on a game-to-game basis. He could win you games.
Okay.
He could. He could have those games where he's going off for like 330 and 3 touchdowns.
Okay. And Kirk Cousins does as well. Yes.
It ain't like that, though.
Oh, my God. All right. I'm just telling you, I watched Romo. That was like our ritual. Every Sunday, every Monday. That's all I'm saying. I hear you, but I have different memories. That's all. we do happen to have a new sponsor for today. I don't know if you know that. If you look in the bottom corner of your screen, you will see a new logo, Southern Tier Brewing Company. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. This show is brought to you by Southern Tier Brewing Company, man. And more importantly, their 2X Factor series, that new high octane 8.2% double IPA. Now, you know, me and Deke, if we gonna do an IPA, it's got to be the double IPA version because we want a little power, a little punch in that thing, and it has to be Southern Tier's version, baby, all right? Because they got the cool flavors as well. I'm talking, oh man, what's the one? The haze, because you know I like a little haze on it. Gotta have a little haze, baby. But that 2X haze, that gets me feeling nice and hydrated. And you know, if we're gonna talk about a company, we gotta have a promo code. I think it's only right, D?
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
Right. Gotta have a promo code.
Absolutely.
And this promo code is 2X_moats. You get $10 off of your first purchase at GoPuff.com. I love that name, by the way, GoPuff.com. The irony. But either way, man, make sure you use that promo code, man, and you know, enjoy yourselves, especially since it's draft night. You definitely want to, you know, have them sponsoring your party. That's how it's got to be. So shout out to Southern Tier Brewing Company, baby. Yes, indeed.